Hello, my lovelies. It's me, Sassy San, back to make another video for you. Now, my previous one I had before, I told you about the serums, and I told you I was going to do a follow-up with the creams. Today I'm going to do a video on a special line of creams that I've been using for quite a while now, and I have my favorites that I've been using, but I also want to tell you about the other products that they've been expanding on in this line. This line has been around for a very long time, and it started out with that original little pink bottle. So I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but the line is Olay. Now this has been my favorite, and I've been using this one for years now. This is my day cream. This is the Micro Sculpting Cream in the Regenerist line. Okay. I mentioned prior about the serums that I use. Well, this is the cream that I use on top of it as my day cream. This line is based a lot on the B3 vitamin, the niacinamide. It also has peptides in it, and hyaluronic acid, which are all things that'll help with as far as moisture and for firming for the skin. The niacinamide helps a lot with the clarity in the skin as far as for color, discoloration in the skin, but it also helps for kind of a soothing on the skin too. So it's moisturizing and it helps for wrinkles as well. This has been my favorite now for years, and I have a lot of people always ask me all the time, which one do I use as my daytime moisturizer? This is the one that I use, and I've been using, and I suggest it to a lot of people. The only thing is, and I'm going to shout this out to Olay, is the cream does not have a sunscreen. Now I noticed that a lot of the creams, they do list in their ingredients the titanium dioxide, which is a mineral sunscreen, but it's down on the bottom of the list, so I think it's low that they don't post it as a sunscreen. They do make other option creams and lotions that do have an SPF, but it's not in this line. So my little shout out to them, if maybe you can. I know sunscreens do change the texture of moisturizers. Maybe that's why they're not putting it in these major creams, but it would be nice to have one in this too, so just a little suggestion. I use this one during the day daily. My foundation does have a sunscreen in it. I realize it's only, it's in a foundation. You're probably not getting that full SPF that's on there because you literally have to put at least a teaspoon amount to get the full SPF. So if I'm going to be out in the sun, I will use an extra sunscreen underneath this one. But this has been my favorite for years that I use on top of my hyaluronic serum and my vitamin C serum. Now getting into that line, as I mentioned, the sunscreens. They do offer some other ones with the sunscreens, and this is why I really do like the Olay line, is because they have expanded so much on this line, and they do offer so much for basically for every skin concern and for every skin type. This one is the Olay Regenerist Whip. Now, if you're looking for cream but a lighter weight cream, it's air-light kind of a texture to it. Maybe you're more normal to oily, or in for the summertime when it's really humid outside, this is a great one too. It is with an SPF of 25 in it, so they do have one with the sunscreen in it. Now in this one, their claim on this one is it's broad spectrum, SPF 25 of UVA, UVB, oil-free, non-greasy, and will not clog the pores. Again, you will have your niacinamide in there like you do with the other one. You will have the peptides in there as well. So you're going to get that firming in there, and you're going to get that moisture in there. And the niacinamide, of course, is for that discoloration kind of on the skin, for the wrinkles it helps with, and it does calming and soothing with the skin too. So this is your option one for with an SPF. I'm going to go down the little line over here, and you can tell I'm an Olay fan because I literally have all of these, and I've tried them all. Ones I've used a lot of times in the summertime as well too, when it's really hot and humid out and I don't want anything too heavy. This is also one. This is the Olay, the lotion form in the whip with an SPF of 40. Okay, offers the same, a lot of the same ingredients that's in the other, but lighter weight formulation with an SPF of 40. So if you want something a little lighter and still have the benefits like they do in the other ones, you can go this route. If you tend to be more sensitive skinned and you want more of a natural sunscreen, they offer a mineral one as well. That has a broad spectrum of SPF of 30. Again, you're going to get the niacinamide in there and the peptides. No fragrance, parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, or synthetic dyes. So this is your other option as well. So they do give you a little bit of everything to choose from. I just would still like to see the microscoping with an SPF 2. Just an option to throw out there, Olay, because I do love you. I'm going to get into some of the other ones. I've had people mention to me, okay, that one's good, the microscoping, but I don't feel like I get enough moisture from it. Again, they give you another option. That's why I love my Olay. They also have the Ultra Rich. In the Ultra Rich, this one is fragrance free. They have regular as well. Again, niacinamide. You're going to get the peptides in there. There's no mineral oil, fragrance, phthalates, or synthetic dyes. You got vitamin E in this one too, along with the peptides. This one adds shea butter in there. So that's why you get that ultra rich moisture in there. So there's your option if you want more of a rich. This would also be really nice too for people who use retinol products and you want a little more richer cream to put on top of it. Good suggestion. And you're going to get the peptides, the niacinamide and all that in there conjunction wise. Good combo. Okay. I'm going to get to the next one now. I'm going to get into the line that they created probably like the past 2 years. They have a whole peptide line now they've created, and they keep putting out one after another of new ones. My favorite out of all of them is the collagen peptide one. I'm sorry I'm showing you a little one in this because right now I ran out of my big one and it was down on the small one, so I scooped them all. So I've been using the small one right now. The collagen peptide line is fragrance free. And you got the collagen peptides in there. You got the B3, which is the niacinamide. You've got, again, no fragrance, phthalates, mineral oil, or synthetic dyes in there. And you get those lovely peptides, which we all need. Peptides are normally in our skin normally. And as we age, we have less of it. Just like the hyaluronic. So peptides help huge for firming, and who can't use firming? Face it, we don't only need the wrinkle correction, but the firming, because as we get older, we get that loss of elasticity, which is partly from the collagen loss as well. Collagen peptides, okay? It'll help firm your skin, and who doesn't need that? Loss of elasticity isn't pretty as we get older, is it? We get that sagging jaws. So, who doesn't want a little extra moisture? And firming. So this whole peptide line is to add in, which is a great add-in if you're doing like retinol products to do your wrinkle. And then you also want the peptide lines to add into it to get your firming. Great combo. This one gives me great moisture. I love, 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 love this one on top of my retinol serum at night. This has been my favorite out of all of them. I've tried different ones on top to see which one I'd like the best. This is my favorite, though I don't say anything bad about the others because they're all so good. But it goes by your skin type and how dry you are, what kind of moisture you're looking for. I happen to prefer this one. It also has like a mushroom extract in here, which also helps with firming on top of it. And it helps it go deeper into the skin to get the firming. So this is a nice one to try on top of your retinol. Okay, now I'm going to get to the other ones with this peptide line one by one. Then they came out with another one for really good moisture with the peptide line. Now all of these also come in regular formula with the peptide, and they come in a max formula. They have the serums and the eye creams to go with them, and they even came out with the cleansers, so you literally could stain the whole thing if you wanted to. This one is the shea butter and peptide one. Again, shea butter. If you're looking for more moisture, with the peptides again, and it's going to have again with the niacinamide in there, the hyaluronic. These are all things that help for moisture. Shea butter one's a little bit more richer in texture, so if you're looking for more moisture again with the peptides in it combo, to put on top of a retinol would be nice. This is another one here. Or even glycolic if you're using glycolic instead. Well, something with extra moisture and peptides. This is another one. I'm going to try both these and not take this video for so super long. The other one they came out with is the vitamin C and peptide. Now the vitamin C we've talked about before with the serum. Vitamin C is huge for what we call BLT, which is brightening, lightening, and tightening. And who doesn't want the tightening? Okay, so it has the B3 in there again, which is the niacinamide. No parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, or mineral oil. And you're going to get your vitamin C in there. That's going to help with your dark spots. So if you have an issue, major things is more like with dark spots and stuff. You can do this one during the day if you want to, or do it at night. All of these you can use day or night because there actually is no sunscreen thing on it, so it's by your preference. Vitamin C, they sometimes say not to mix with retinol because one can counteract the other kind of thing. I kind of like to use my vitamin C things during the day because it's also an antioxidant, so it helps you outside with the environment. So I like vitamin C's during the day, your preference. This is another option here. They also have the Hold Retinol 24 peptide line, and again comes in max as well with all the matching serums, eye cream, cleanser. It's a whole complete line. This is the retinol, fragrance free with the peptides, the niacinamide in here. Again, yep, the niacinamide. It has two different forms. So the retinol propionate, it has two different peptides kind of things in there with the niacinamide. So this one will also give you moisture, firming, and retinol correction. So if it kind of has a little bit of everything all in one, if you're just looking for one cream thing for at night to get your wrinkle correction and age treatment, this one comes in regular and max. The max formulas are a little bit more money, but they are a little bit stronger. So stronger gives quicker results. It's up to you if you want to throw the extra money out there, but they both work well. That's the other one in the retinol. So they always come out with things for different things. That's why I said I love Olay. These are just two recent ones they just put out. This one is the hyaluronic line with the peptides. So you notice how they do all the peptide? Somebody must have a little bit of buzz in Olay's ear from Sandy saying, Sandy loves peptides, come out with a peptide line. Lo and behold, boom. They have one for everything. Okay. This one is the hydrating gel formula with the peptides. Again, fragrance free with the niacinamide in there. And it has sodium iodide, the hyaluronic acid in there as well. So pretty much what you see in the original kind of one, they kind of throw into the other ones, but they make them titled as a certain thing because there's more of this in there. So this focuses a lot on hyaluronic. If you're familiar with hyaluronic, that's something, again, it's already in our skin. It's a humectant. It locks and holds 1,000 times its weight of water in our skin. So if you're looking to put moisture in there without grease, this is a line good to do too. Anybody from normal to oily kind of a skin, even just normal to dry, if you're just looking for some hydration in there, nothing too heavy, another option. That'd be nice on top of retinol as well too. And then last but not least, this is another one they just recently put out. This one's actually niacinamide and peptides. This is the last one, I swear. This is what I meant by I have one for everything. This is really focusing, the main focus was again with the niacinamide. And I realize they all have niacinamide on it, but this one is more stronger, okay, with the niacinamide and the peptides. So again, it's going to help with discoloration, soothing, calming with the skin, helps with wrinkles, and the peptides with the firming. Okay, again, no parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, all clean ingredients. Again, they all list that, like I mentioned before, they don't have a sunscreen in it, but they do have titanium dioxide in it, which is that mineral sunscreen. So it's on the end, so they probably just don't post it, but they do have a little bit of it in it at the end. So this is going to focus more on the niacinamide And you're going to have your hyaluronic in there and your peptides. So this is your other job. This is your other option. So they literally, I know there's so many to choose from. They give you so many choices, but that's why I love them. They literally give you options. I mean, they still have that original little pink bottle for those little elderly ladies that come in and look for that Olay pink bottle. Guess what? It's still there. And Olay wins multiple awards every year and beats out a lot of the expensive creams. So I'm a believer. I've been using them for years. 57 years old, guys. I've nothing done to my skin. Not to say anything, but absolutely have never done anything to my skin except for skincare, and I try to take care of it best that I can. Okay, so that was that video for today, which was on Olay. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Okay, so you know, after all my videos, what do I do? And I'm still waiting for suggestions and thumbs up and subscribers, please. So if you like what you see, in more ways than one, thumbs up, subscribe, give me some songs you want to hear on your videos, and I'll be making some more. Okay, so what do you think today's song might be on? Well now, gee, I don't know. How many songs out there are called by Olay? Are you ready? Here we go. Olay, 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 Olay. Olay, 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 Olay. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Me mind on fire. Me soul on fire, hot, hot, hot. Party people all around me feeling hot, hot, hot. What you do on a night like this? Music sweet, can't resist. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay, I like to play. This one was all about Olay. If you want to know anything more, feel free to drop me a few questions below, and I hope to see y'all soon. Have a good night.